So, I'm not sure what day this is.
7, I think.
7 maybe? It's the day after the last day I was here. I do know that. The day I was here last, the day after that. Turn the video this way, you can see like a big sag in that, like that has no header there, and it's got like a big sag in it.
Where the arch was originally.
I just think that's interesting. But anyways, that's why there's headers.
So what are we doing here today?
I don't know. I think we're definitely gonna probably go ahead and get this down, just like as a space filler tip today. And then we're gonna plan this thing out. Yeah. We've got to figure out what we're gonna do with it. We made blueprints, but we don't know what we're gonna do. Like, I don't really like the blueprints because I like the blueprints, but they just don't quite fit with this, I don't think. Because we had like a kitchen in here and we had a refrigerator over here, but it just doesn't really work. Cause like there's not enough like real estate in here. I don't know what to do with it. So I really liked our plans, but they just
look how good that green stud is. It's good. It goes right up. Wow. It goes all the way up to the.
That's good right there.
You know, that's.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna keep that there. That'll be good.
Keep that original feature.
Yeah. We'll put a big heavy mantle on that. Good.
Yeah. The things that we need are 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms.
Yes, we need 2 bedrooms. We need 1 bathroom. We need a kitchen.
Oh, if you're wondering who's talking in the background, it's Gene.
Yo. My nephew. He's staying with us for a while. So this is my new child labor.
Yeah, they already got some video of you working.
Okay. So, what he's going to do today, we got a bunch of free wood. Not a bunch, but we got some free wood for a job that we've been doing. So he is going to take and pull the nails out of it and such. That way we can use that. Not terrible. We also got a free door. So, it's got a little rod on the bottom. We're going to fix the door, but it is free. We cannot get rid of this. It's just too pretty. Okay. I don't know whether this was the original brick or like this is a facade put on it. I do know that it is a facade because you can see a separation down this here and that over there. That the fact that this has like cladding on it tells me that I would think this might have been put on after the fact. I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell. The fact that this has like cladding and has been painted, like it looks like it has like original cladding and then a second base material on it. So where maybe they did this in like, let's say like 50s or 60s or something. And then this right here, like this facade was put on and like probably like that. I see on a lot of houses like this tint of the face of the brick here, like the texture of it. I see a lot of that in like the 70s and 80s. So I'm like, maybe this was put on like 70s and 80s. That's kind of my guess. Maybe I do want to tear this facade off and go back to the original, like where it's really, really rusty. Because this right here just doesn't like have that rustic quality. And it's so big. Like I don't know what the crap to do with it. It's giant. So, and also it's useless. Like we're not going to use it for anything that I know of. We might make it useful. I don't know. We might just leave this here. Broken off. It's got like a flute in it. So leave the flute there. Well, I say flute, I mean chimney. Flute, I think, is the thing that turns. I don't know much about chimneys, but we might just leave this here and then dress it somehow. I don't know. I don't know. Like, that's the hardest thing on these jobs is like, what do you start? If you don't have blueprints, okay? Because you have blueprints. These suspenders are so old.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I don't know. I feel kind of gross. They kind of feel like
they're probably dry rotted.
Something stringy I don't want to touch. it's like raggedy. I don't know if you got like 2x4s like all sideways right there. I don't really know. I get the purpose of it. Like the floor was not good, so like they put 2x4s like spliced from this direction.
Yeah.
This has got like a couple layers. I know that for sure. So like it's above that. So then they put these 2x4s. Like I'm not gonna say like this is actually strong. Like we might pull this subfloor up and be like, yeah, let's keep that. I don't know. I don't think so because I don't want no like big change in elevation. It's not a big change so far. But this is 1/2 inch, so when I put 3/4, it'll be a slight step up. I don't want that. So, and also, like I said, I want access under here so we can do our crawl space repair, like where we got our door, we got our free wood from. We're demoing a big mansion where we're adding some stuff onto it. And then we took the brick off and it's got, you know, your big, thick, heavy angle iron. And typically I wouldn't put that under a house to support something, but it's thick and it's free. So I can definitely make it manage and make it work here. So we're gonna get this floor out. That's definitely, we're gonna start, get this floor out. We'll have to move all our material that we put in there and get all that floor out. And then the biggest like time consuming thing on jobs like this is like moving material. I don't wanna have to move this material, but I also don't wanna put it on here yet. Because the reason why I don't wanna put that on there is because when I do go to jack the house up, it's not going to want to release because that's adding rigidity and structure to the building. So if I nail it on while the building's like off level and dipping, it's just not going to want to pick up. So my goal for leveling this house is like, I got to get it light, got to get it movable. And that's what it is right now. So I don't want to put that on and change it. So I'm going to probably move it into the front room. Look at these sheets, but there's like a 1/2 inch ice on here and my theft prevention screws are completely like frozen. I might have to like, I don't know, let's try this. Get it on there. I get it. Okay, these are my theft prevention screws also. Damn, theft prevention. Look, there's like 3 of them. Oh my gosh, there's like 1 inch of ice on that.
Goodness. Yeah, we just had a huge ice storm.
At least it's still here. This first sheet's gonna be like really heavy. And also, I save every one of these screws because they're so expensive. They're like $3 a piece or more, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah?
Alright, we're good. The first sheet's gonna be about 300 pounds. After that, it'll be pretty good, I think.
Be careful. Okay.
Okay, here I am in our attic. I knocked down this chimney here, down just a little bit so we can see whether like insulation, and it was like loose brick up top here. We have 3 chimneys. This is the other side. There's a chimney right over here. There's a lot of loose brick on that one. And like while we're working here, I don't want like stuff falling, hit me in the head. And one more chimney right here. All that's solid. We took that out. I'm very tempted to knock them all the way down to the ground, but I don't want to do that because it's historic. It's like, that's the whole vibe. That's what we're trying to go for. That's what we're trying to accomplish, is a historic figure. We don't want to take that out and then it not have that. nobody around here.
I know Bill and Joe.
Alright, so what we're trying to do is cut through the subfloor and whatever materials are on top of that and go between the floor joist and then typically right along the edge of the wall. That way we can kick it side to side and it'll just kind of wobble and break loose off the joist. You have more leverage that way.
See if you can get it off.
There you go, stomp on it.
Like you mean it. That's pretty good. It's crazy! You see
Are you
it?
slow mode?
No. I think
I can see it out the corner of my eye.
yes. Woo-hoo! Yeah. That corner's way.
I saw that coming too.
So after we tore out this room, we got it all cleaned up, just kind of cleaned around the edge and stuff and got it out of there. We went ahead and moved on to the random bunch of gas pipes that are all underneath the house. It looks like they were powering Jackson under there. I'm not sure what their intent was, But you can see I'm over there with a grinder, and we took, and before I cut it, I went ahead and made sure all the gas lines were bled, just kind of cracked them everywhere to make sure we don't create a huge explosion. And there was no gas in there. So, and of course I had my kill letter done before I did any of this as well. So we knew we were safe. And also you can see under there a bunch of trash and just a whole assortment of stuff. And we did clean all that out later on that afternoon. Just got all the wires out, made it look a whole lot better before we moved along.
Come out, yeah, come out the bottom.
Oh, these things are always such a pain to get out. Yeah, I did not know then what I was getting myself into.
Sweep the legs. Should have just cut it in half while it was together.
Good?
Yeah.
Take my truck and drag it out. That was a joke.
Yeah, I figured. Get that thing and cut.
This dirt's so easy to dig. It's like, it's one side of it's lopsided and falling down in there.
Wrap it, snatch it out. Yeah. They said that would take too long.
Yeah, it's like dug down in there. Camera.
So guys, let
Here you go. That side's dug, like shoved down in there for me kicking. I'm trying to get that out. Big lumpy piece of junk. Then we got one more over there.
Hopefully,
that looks bigger.
Let's pull it out front ways instead of bottom.
I tried to do that, but it didn't work for me. Go. In this direction.
Yeah. Get up on the other side. Are you trying to pull it out? We're trying to pull it this way.
Wow. Completely rusted out too. Here's the exhaust pipe.
Dang. Hindsight.
Oh my gosh.
You almost have it. What are you doing? Hey, liking the new boots? Protecting your feet good?
They look good. I like them.
Yeah. Shout out, is it Red Wing? Those are Carolina?
Fort Jackson. Carolina. First pair of Carolinas. We'll see how they go.
Yeah.
Usually they don't last me 6 months, but we'll see.
Just boots in general.
He told me he'd see me in a year. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Yeah, he bought them. Was that yesterday or the day before?
The day before yesterday.
Yep, they're looking good. So 3 days.
Hey, whoever put this in here. Oh my God.
All 40 pounds of you? Yeah, another one.
What? One more screw, guys. Wow. Oh.
Made it worse, didn't you? Oh my goodness. I feel victory. Victory at last. Man, look at all those cords it's hooked to.
Let me check this out. Come on.
One more. Yeah, yeah.
This one, I'm gonna try to do a little better. I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious. Maybe it'll come out better. It's got nails around here. I pulled them out in the last one too, but it didn't work.
Oh, that was good. That's a good sign.
Yeah. It looks like it has 4 pins on the outside here. There, and there. Try to cut up the sawmill so you can get this out. That up there. There's all it got.
Oh my goodness.
My header's popping loose and junk.
Yeah.
Maybe at least without holding it.
Guys.
You let this sit for a minute.
Woo, it's got a boat. If we didn't think it was going before, it is now.
It cracked, look, it's cracking.
It's been kind of cracking. Go a couple more cranks on it.
Ah!
No, why not? This junky ratchet strap keeps popping loose.
I gave my best.
All right, yeah. Wow. This is a win. This one was a win.
Dude, now we can keep these for tornado shelter.
Oh yeah, the kids can fit in that one.
Kids, you
I'm not careful.
you can stay in there.
Yeah, I don't think Jean's
It'll be
gonna
like a
fit.
little cubby hole room. Ugh.
Well, that did a lot of
The
good.
first wire.
I don't know the science at all. Yep.
It's hard.
Use that one.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Hold it. Go.
Don't make me want to help.
It's stuck. My side's stuck.
Don't hit him in the head, Jean.
No, I
Watch out. Bad reputation. Oh, there went your hammer.
This is terrible.
You get it.
I don't know how that managed.
Oh, this is aggravating me.
You got
Come do it over here. You could use a ladder.
Come on.
Now you've been on it twice?
4 times, I think, actually.
Okay.
Let's go. You're getting mad with it now. about to break. Oh. Chill, dude. Chill. Let's go.
Can I help you?
Psycho mode.
Oh, the roof don't fall on me.
Well, you got it on both of them.
Alright, look, I'm gonna put this here just in case. Because I know what's gonna do. Hold up, do that again.
It's so small. Look at them things.
Tell y'all are related. Let me hold the ratchet strap.
There you go.
Amazing! Oh my gosh.
Move the ladder.
Hold on. Watch out.
That's why it's so heavy.
I know, it's like
Get your hammer down there.
1,000 pounds of cladding. So we got the old heater. It was put in here out. You can see here we got a center seal, and the floor joists run this direction. So the center seal is to support this wall, but they cut it to get the heater in here. There's a pier like here, and then another pier here that they put in. So now I just got to figure out where I'm going to put piers. That's kind of my next thing. Like first I gotta like clean all this debris out of here. This is all this junk part of the heater we pulled out. So now I'm just trying to clean up some debris. And then there's like random giant gas lines running everywhere under here. I say giant, they're like an inch. So I've been pulling
How do the
those
floors
out.
look? Do you have to replace any of these joists?
No, these are pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna take a video of that. Kind of scope around.
Here, I'll let you.
Crawl space is decent. All right, let's go check it out.
And turn.
This is a hole in our floor that we're coming into. This is the trash I gotta clean up. And then here we go. Here's the first look under this thing. The floor joists are looking pretty good. This is where they just cut it off for the heater. Just chopped it all up. This is our original pier. Let's get down here and check it out. Oh, this floor joist is looking pretty good. Nice, solid diagonal joist. That is the ginormous gas line. I think it's like 1.25 inches. Oh my goodness. I have no idea why it's that big. That is actually underneath the front porch. The crawl space goes all the way to underneath the front porch. We'll probably wall that up and change that. But decent crawl space. There's our sewage line. Actually, that's pretty nice. I know where it's at. It's easy to find. I can go right back to it. It probably turns down over there to a cast iron because the front yard has a lot of downslope. So we got a good seal here in the middle. A terrifying wolf cricket. Hate those things. So yeah, we just gotta clean this bad boy out now. Get some piers down here. Honestly, like some of this, you don't really need piers. It's got a big space over there. A big span between those two is probably about 10 feet. We'll probably put another one there. This span between these two here where I crawled in and there, that's probably about 6 feet. Honestly, that's pretty good. So, and I'm probably not gonna get this house perfectly level, but the exterior foundation's pretty good, solid. There's really no fractures in it. So I'm just gonna keep that. Someone had dug a hole, I guess, when they put this furnace in to just dug a hole to get to it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. That's the room where we tore the floor out. All the seal's good. We'll come back in between those two right there, put some piers, put another set of piers over there. We'll just, you know, concrete piling and then blocks on top of that, and then hit it all with either a string line or a laser level. This is they put a big pier there. They just blocked it up real. I mean, it worked. It held it. I would never do it, but good. So this is the overall of my crawl space here. Boom. It's gonna look beautiful when we get done.
You have some gloves?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So in the midst of this, off to the side of the crawl space, there was another hole, and I just kept cutting more gas lines and unscrewing gas lines, and then there was just all kinds of trash just like we were pulling out, and I was throwing it out the side of the crawl space as well.